This question was an error in itself, so miswired that no logical response could ever resolve it, not even the most sophisticated advances in biotechnology. I had tried every measures that still felt within the bounds of reason. When none of them worked, I surrendered. It was not a defeat, but a recognition of its inherent contradiction. So I began to reflect nonsensically. I let the question recurse in a positive feedback loop. One of his expression happened to be art. Around the time, a breakthrough in fMRI technology made it possible to visualize brain activity with far greater precision. If love was nothing but a pattern in the brain, now it could be photographed. I imagined real scientists somewhere still trying to define what love is and whether its impossibility is in fact inevitable. The new generation of fMRI devices weren't just high resolution and portable, they were cheap. Not affordable exactly, but with a modest art subsidy, I could secure one for a project I pitched. In the proposal, I explained my personal entanglement with mitochondria and oxytocin. My hypothesis was this: if love, as an empirical experience, could be measured, then so could its paradox, the one that I had lived through. Even in the most ideal environment, love proved subordinate to hormones, the impossibility could be verified. Enacting this outside the bounds of a thought experiment was already a form of conceptual art. Thanks to my real scientist friends who patiently answered all my rudimentary questions, which were clearly driven by non-scientific motives, I was able to prepare the experiment piece by piece. This is an excerpt from a short story, The Plasmids of Love, a sci-fi story of love irreducible to mitochondria and oxytocin. You can find the rest of this sci-fi story on my newsletter platform, the Archive of Apache Studies. Link in bio.